If you think pop count reveals the whole story, wait until you see what gem rate reveals. So everybody talks about pop counts like it is the holy grail of rarity. But without understanding gem rates, you're really only seeing half the story. Today we're going to break down why both of them matter, how to read them right, and why knowing the difference could save you or make you hundreds of dollars on your next graded card purchase or sale. Think of pop count as like Teslas on the road, and think of in your city there's 50 Model S Teslas in Plaid. Your pop count is going to just tell you how much of that specific Tesla is populated in your city. It's not going to tell you how hard it was to make that. So a low pop 10 count would then mean some scarcity, but that doesn't mean difficulty. All right, so let's think of gem rate like a batting average. And let's say you have 500 at-bats, but you've only hit 10 home runs out of those 500 at-bats. So your power average, your gem rate average, is going to be extremely low and weak. Gem rate basically is going to give you how many times a specific action or a specific card is going to have the probability of reaching perfection. So basically, in other words, gem rate is how many times a specific card has been graded a specific grade out of the total number of graded submissions of that specific card. This is going to measure difficulty, not quantity. So now that we've talked about the two, think of pop count as supply and gem rate as resistance. A high pop count with a high gem rate is usually going to mean that it's easy to grade and it's not as rare. Think of modern day promos. So low pop count and a low gem rate, that is a power combination. That not only means that there's scarcity as far as the number of graded 10s, for example, but also the chances of getting a graded 10 are extremely difficult. Take a 2016 Charizard EX, and then also let's look at the 2000 Neo Lugia. One has a pop count of tens of thousands of copies, and the other one has a pop count of under 200. But also, the Lugia only has a gem rate of less than 5%, which is wild. Because even if people have a raw, beautiful looking version of it, the odds of it scoring a 10 are less than 5%. So once you understand this concept, it's going to change your perspective a little bit on how you see graded card values. An easy gem rate, you might even be more inclined to look for a solid PSA 9, crack it open, because the odds are that if it's a hitting 70 or an 80% gem rate, you probably get it back in a 10. Making sure to look for cards that have that high gem rate and low pop count would be great, and definitely consider both of these when you're looking at raw cards to purchase and get graded, or graded cards to purchase that might be overvalued because they have a high pop count and a high gem. Guys, I hope you liked this video, and if this video did bring you some value and did help you see slabs a little bit differently, drop a fire emoji or a gem emoji in the comments, and please hit that subscribe button, as it does help the channel out a ton, and I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for my next investing video. This is Joe Jones with the Hobby Hustle Lab, where we're helping you take your passion and turn it into profit.